In this video, we're going to be talking about everything you need to know to start creating accessories in Roblox, and at the end, we'll walk through a flow of how to create them yourself. Accessories, formerly called rigid accessories, are the most basic 3D cosmetic item that you can equip, like props and weapons. They're called rigid accessories because they attach to a specific point on your avatar character, like a sword on your hip or a hat on your head, and, unlike layered clothing, accessories are static and don't stretch and fit over a character. All accessories on Roblox are made up of 3 different things that we'll call components: a mesh object, 1 or more textures, and an attachment. A mesh object is the geometry that makes up the accessory itself. It's the thing you're making. In Studio, mesh objects are represented as a mesh part nested under a single model. Textures are 2D image files that define the surface appearance of your 3D mesh object. Textures play a big role in helping your accessories look the way you want. In Studio, texture images are imported as image assets and are set to mesh part objects, either as modern PBR textures with the surface appearance child object, or as a basic texture using the texture ID property of the mesh part. Lastly, attachments, called attachment points, are the points that define where the accessory attaches to a character's body. You can think of it as applying glue to your accessory. Where you apply the attachment point determines where it attaches to the character that wears it. You can use tools within Studio to automatically generate the attachment point component of an accessory. Now that you know the components that accessories are made up of, let's walk through a generalized flow of how to create an accessory from scratch. For a more detailed look at these instructions, be sure to check out the resources in the description. First, start by modeling your object. This is done in third-party tools like Blender or Maya. This is where you create the mesh object component of your accessory, the geometry. After you're done modeling, you move on to texturing. If you're making your textures from scratch, this is done in third-party tools like Substance Painter. In this example, we're going to use PBR textures. Once you have your accessory the way you like in your third-party tool, it's time to export it from your modeling software and import it into Studio. First, follow the export instructions for accessory objects. This can be slightly different depending on the modeling software you're using. Then use Studio's 3D importer to import the model file into Studio. Your 3D file imports as a model object containing your mesh part. Once your model is in Studio, you can use the accessory fitting tool to make fitting adjustments and preview the accessory on a character mannequin. Once you finalize the fit, the accessory fitting tool adds the attachment point to the asset and creates your accessory object. Thanks for watching. We hope you found that helpful. For more information about any of these steps and to learn about them in more detail, be sure to check out the resources in the description.